We now return to Warhammer Quest. Okay, so to get over to Warpod, we've got to take this one. And why don't we see what Double Wizard does for me here? Or is Wizard maybe better against undead because of the fire? I don't know, let's find out. Vestments of Shadow. The warriors are walking on the road once again when the magic user in the group suddenly stops. He stands bolt upright and his eyes turn into pools of, okay, we've already been through this. Now it's unfortunate that once again we're kind of wasting time trying to equip the wizard here. Grey Wizard. But he is rather valuable, I suppose. Good. So that gets him unpinned. That's not so good. Intervention. Blessed Warrior gains an additional turn. Note, magic users do not regain power when they are affected by intervention. Well. He pinned himself. Oh boy. Blade of Night does what now? Gives targeted additional melee attacks proportional to their battle level. Goddamn fucking orc, can you get in here, please? Oh, that's better. The one time that Ring of Jade was not useful, quite the opposite. Oh, fuck me. Now there's a bunch of goddamn zombies. Of course there is. Cinder Blast. Sends a burst of energy, explodes on contact, causing damage to all adjacent units. Sear Wounds. Heals wounds of his ally proportional to his level. Wall of Fire. Conjures a protective ring of fire around a friendly unit. I think obviously we want this. That's a good one. That was a good one. Do I well, no, because then you're just blocking the way, right? I may as well, I guess. Good. Now you gotta get out of here. for you. Vampire thrall. Fuck. Of course he's all the fucking way back here. 24 wounds. No magic, because why not? I mean, obviously. It was dumb of me. I could not reconsider that. It's quite a waste. Finally, that fucking blessing worked. How goddamned amazing. Probably should have used that first. Shadow daggers would probably hit him instead. He's so close to dead, though. I'm not adjacent to him. This would give you extra attack, right? Thank you. Thank you for being worth something this turn. Now, could we all maybe stand away from you since that ring seems to be doing some bad shit now? Okay, we're getting... Oh, are you fucking kidding me? What the goddamn fuck is this? Jesus Christ. We have to beat this, though, right? Well, you're not coming. Although, that was pretty valuable. The fire. Maybe you'll come, you'll stay, and you'll come. And then... I wish you could back out of this, because I need to get that fucking ring off your finger. Worthless bastard. What in the fuck is this shit? Well, I guess I can't be too disappointed. He did pretty good. Cleared that room. Well, actually, no, the wizard is responsible for clearing the room. The wizard's doing more than anything. Magic goes away at the end of the turn. I may as well just be using everything. How interesting that the dungeon changed, too. Jesus, one wound at a time. What has happened here? Like, if this is just a digital representation of the board game, rather than ramping up its own difficulty, it should stay the same, but suddenly everything just turned to shit for me. Just, god damn, it's so fucking bad now. All this for a dead-end room, too. That's exciting. Thanks. Suppose actually maybe it's a bad thing, because when he's damaged, it's when the ring triggers, right? So if everyone else is healed, there's no point in doing that. I guess if I stand next to the guy, it'll also allow me to slice him, a chance to slice him on the next turn. How am I able to do this? What ability do I have? Because the Grey Wizard has the magic cap, but there's no reason I should have that. way to turn. Of course. Oh, the fucking necromancer. Where the hell is he at? Oh good, he's right there. I don't see how that's possible. Undead are notorious for being slow-moving and, you know, dead. Should get a bonus trying to kill them. Especially with a hammer, too. Guess that's not calculated in this game. For fuck's sake! God damn it! Could you be worth something this turn, please? Somebody's taking damage. I don't care. Marauder shit again. I swear it's a deliberate thing, where it always gives me the strong blessing and the most magic in the rooms that have nothing in them. Encounter. This room is covered in strange ooze that clings to the walls and ceiling of the chamber. As the party enters, the ooze trembles slightly, as if sensing the change in air pressure of the body heat of the intruders. Within seconds, the ooze has slid off the wall and solidified into one amorphous mass in the center. It lunges at Reynold Fury, attacking what it perceives as the greatest threat. The warrior breaks free of the ooze, but has been partially ingested in the process. Even as it spatters across the room, the party can see it starting to run together and start to reform its true mass. Better move on. An orc boss stands in the room, roaring at your party, mocking them for not charging immediately to engage. The creature produces the Vestments of Shadow in its hand. The monster intends to use the object of the quest against your warrior band in the coming conflict. Exactly how? That was not what I was expecting to happen. That could have been better. Unfortunately, now I am pinned. Dirty blow. Does what? Strike the targeted enemy with a dirty blow. Attack ignores armor, but the hunter's strength does not count toward damage. Jammed. My gun is jammed. No more shots can be made this turn or the next. Beautiful. Just fucking great. One wound. I mean, it almost feels like I should use that. Or else someone will sneak up here, get a lucky hit. And once again, he'll get no experience. With all monsters vanquished, the adventurers can search the chamber at their leisure. It doesn't take long to locate the lost Vestments of Shadow, and through a hidden alcove hoard of gold, they plunder without a moment's thoughts. Could have done without the add-ons of all the damned zombies. That really slowed things down. I think that's the big ol'. New settlement discovered. Weren't bad. The city of Wertbad is the capital of Stirland, the poorest province in the Empire, and yet despite its humble stature, there will always be the powerful and the weak, the rich and the poor, the nobles and the commoners. So it's no surprise that upon arrival at the gates, your warriors are surrounded by the Stirlander Guard. Facing the business end of their pikes, your warriors are escorted before the city hall, a grand if decrepit edifice. A short man appears on the balcony to address his captive audience. "My subjects, welcome to the greatest city in the Empire," states the pompous figure with a flourish of his lacy glove. The man on the balcony is dripping in ostentatious fashion and bedecked in garish jewelry, confirming the well-known truth that nobles of Stirland tend to overcompensate the trappings of wealth in a vain attempt to alter the province's penniless reputation. "I'm in need of some rough-and-tumble types such as yourselves. And some rewards and free boarding whilst you're here. I simply won't take no for an answer," the noble continues in a less than friendly tone. The warriors get the feeling that this won't end well. Political shortcomings. To the market. Okay, oh, there's all sorts of masterwork stuff here. Not like that's any good for me, necessarily. There's nothing for the witch hunter to use. Great. Cooking spices, get rid of that. That mace is probably useless, as is that. The horned helm, I think I already have one. Well, I got a better one anyway. 4 strength, 1 toughness. 6-sided dice. Cursed vambraces. Cursed, huh? Cursed, you say? Is that true? Like, if I put them on, is that gonna... That's not gonna be a good time? Yeah, +1 power, though. I mean, I know we just went through this. I actually probably would have skipped this one, frankly. I think just the +1 power to the power rolls every turn is far better. We'll hang on to that. I'm gonna have to look this up. Maybe from the board game, see what that actually does, but that makes me concerned that once that gets put on him, it doesn't get taken off. I'll have to see. His berserk thing is not exactly friend anyway. Masterwork Iron Shield would be nice if I was going to go back to the Ironbreaker, but with the two-handed Gotrek axe, it's not really worth my while unless I can get a singular masterwork on him. And then 11 to 13 is no better. Same thing, but once per dungeon, the wielder can fire multi-shot. I've never used that, have I? So a lot of this stuff is moot. It's not really necessary. Getting extra stuff would be nice, but until I can make use of it, it's a waste of money. And no one's got enough experience. Oh, you do, good. 500 for the first warrior to level 3. Witch Hunter breaks from pinning, slips through the shadows, and moves to a random empty space within his movement range. And now has 2 attacks. Even more powerful now. More OP, more game breaking. Well, normally I do 2 of these an episode. This will be the first one where only 1 happened because I restarted the mission. So I'll end this one here, and I'll see you next time.